Hey, old boar here. I thought I would show you what I would do if I was going to start out playing City Skylines 1 in 2025. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Browse, Collections, and I'm going to create a collection for my game. So I'm going to call it CS1 in 2025. Choose a file, get the old boar in here. Okay, it's going to have a map, some mods, some map themes, buildings, props, trees, and a color correction probably. And we're going to save and continue. I'm creating a collection so that I know what's in this map. If I wanted to not save all those games on the Steam cloud, then I could just go back into the collection and subscribe to everything if I wanted to play it. So you can see here that I have some stuff already inside of the things that I have published. This is my Amherst series, Dakota Falls, Komajima, and these are some subscribed items. I'm just going to go ahead and put the 81 tiles mod inside of this collection. CS1 in 2025, save and continue. You can add another image here if you want to create a special image for when people look for this. And I'm going to go ahead and publish. So you can see I have my collection and I've got a mod. Well, why don't we talk about mods? Let's go back to the workshop and we'll look through mods, and we're going to look for all-time most popular. This little checkbox means that I've already subscribed to the mod. You can see that I will probably have many of these subscribed to. I'll tell you, Move It is probably the #1 mod that I use. Precision Engineering also. I've got these 3 mods subscribed to. So now, if you come over to the Steam Workshop for City Skylines 2 and you go to your files and files you've posted, collections, you'll see CS1 collection in 2025. This is my Dakota Falls collection. And so CS1 collection in 2025, I only have this added to it. Now let's go to subscribed items. You can see here I have American Eclectic Theme, but it is not added to my new collection. Come down here, add to collection. It's the Dakota Falls, and now it's in CS1 2025. And then hit OK. You would have to do that for every single thing that's in your subscribed list. This is everything that I have subscribed to on the Steam Workshop, which is 489 entries. You can come down here and make this 30 per page. You can see that I went ahead and subscribed recently to all of these that just build up the house over time. This is a level 1 eclectic. Kind of looks cool because they come in and they start building things. There's some props that go along with that. But that's 30 assets. I have 17 pages. Here's my eclectic American. Oil truck, Skive. Now, if you want to see Skive, you're going to come over here to your City Skylines 1 and go to Skive. Now, you can't have Skive for CS1 and Skive for CS2 installed at the same time. I actually do. I haven't had any problems with it, but they tell you you can't have Skive for CS2 and CS1 on the same machine. Nevertheless, I'm doing this for the sake of these videos. Packages are everything. They're your assets and your mods. Mods are just mods. You can see I've got a couple of problems here. Attention required for Bob, the tree, and prop replacer, which I use a lot. I don't want clowns and squids and ice cream cones all over my building, so I use Bob to remove all of that stuff. So this is the list of my mods. You can see I have quite a few here. I'm going to look over my entire subscribed mods and add them into the collection. That way, when I add a brand new asset, these are all the things, for example, Skive, I need to add this to the collection that I'm playing CS1 in 2025. And then hit OK. And if I go back to the workshop, go to my files that I have posted, collections, CS1 in 2025, you'll see that I have 81 tiles, American Eclectic, Skive. So I'm going to go through that. I might even, because I'm a little bit particular, put all of my mods up front. And I'm going to look over the new mods that are on the workshop. You can even add collections within collections or link collections, but collections are pretty important. If I wanted to go back and play, for example, files that I have posted, if I wanted to go back and play a game on the Dakota Falls map, you can look here. This is my Dakota Falls series. This is my big image that I put in. And you can see here all the things that you need to subscribe to this particular save game. All I would have to do is subscribe to all, load my game, and play it. And you can see that there's some things that I don't have selected here. And I could just take some of these things out that I don't want for my new game. These warehouses, the theme mix, the Dakota Falls map, I don't need. Here's another great thing about collections. I can look through old collections, for example, Japan, and select things that I liked in that set. I like this JP Elementary School. This is another really important part about collections is you can look through historically all of your game play with the collections that you made. Railway Shed, probably don't need it. Big Commercial AC, these are assets that go on top of commercial buildings, so I'm not sure if I want to take that off. Flour Mill, Victorian Mill Pack, Mills, Industry. Now I love these little houses. I'm going to leave these in. And so this is my Dakota Falls set. Some of this I have unsubscribed to. These sawmills that I put into the Dakota Falls series. You know, just right here, because we're talking about it, I'll tell you why I'm moving away from Dakota Falls. Because even with a very small population, thousands and thousands of high-res trees and procedural objects, I know that I'm not going to be able to build out a really big city on that map. Okay, if I had a $4,000 to $6,000 computer, yes. Okay, I'm going to go back. For example, this is my Amherst series. You can see this series on YouTube, and you can see the different fall trees and the trains and Railway 2 and this little house, all of these little bushes and grass. Even this theme here, the theme that comes with this. And image overlay renewal, which allows you to build your own real location map, put in a streets overlay so they trace your streets over it. This I don't need because I'm just going to play on a map someone else built. And there might be a few things in here that I might want to add to my subscribed assets. A lot of stuff is already there. This is very common that you find in buildings. This is the ambulance that I have found that I always use. It's a North American ambulance. It looks good. It replaces the ambulance that comes with City Skylines 1 vanilla game. I love it. It's fine for me. I could go all the way back. This is all my oil industry stuff that I have made a personal collection for. This is a series on my channel. This is my wish list. This is Mega City, which is 500,000 in population. Rural Towns is a series. Washington, D.C. is a series. These are my trees and shrubs, which I have a special collection just for trees and shrubs that I love. And pretty much everything in here is what I have found on the Steam Workshop that I like to work with. This comes from years of playing the game and thousands of hours of playing City Skylines and learning what the assets are. So you're not going to probably know all the trees that you're going to want to use. And there might be some new trees that I want to add. If I find a tree I really love, I will add it to my tree and shrub collection by the old boar. Remote Japan series and my very first series on this channel, which is Railway 2. And if I looked at this, this is my collection that I used. You can already see that I already have a lot of this stuff subscribed to. Realistic Temperate is a theme. Advanced vehicle options I don't use anymore. I'm not using Traffic Manager. It slows down my game. I might. I don't really need this. 81 Tiles takes care of that. But I want this historical mod set, asset set for that particular game. Here's a horseshoe interchange. Some more mods. Depreciated. Here's a depreciated mod. Now this is the railway props that you're going to need if you're going to use Railway 2. And I use Railway 2 in almost every one of my series. It's my favorite thing. And so some of this stuff, here's Railway Signals Swiss, which I'm going to go ahead and add so that I don't have to add any fancy railway signals for my train tracks. This is incompatible. Don't have it subscribed. Node Spacer does not subscribe. These are the base props. And you can look through my Steam Workshop in all of these series, in all of these collections to see what I use and choose for yourself. Here's an interchange that's a great interchange. If I wanted to use it, I would have this historical information here for me to be able to add this to my subscribed assets and then add it to my collection. Okay. How do I go about starting a map and picking a map? I'll pick up in the second video. This first video was kind of getting an idea about what kind of assets I want to do and making a collection. So thanks for watching The Old Boar, and we'll see you in the next time. Take care now.